Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me in today's daily market review. It's another week, the beginning of a new trading week, the 22nd of February 2021, and this is Mohanad Yaoud, Head of Market Research at CJC Markets in the MENA region. Basically, we did the previous week was such a strong one and a volatile week when it comes to trading and the movements that we had. But right now, we are still yet to be testing. The markets are still testing what we will be having for this new week. The movements are in the markets are not so strong at the moment, so we are still waiting to see any confirmation whether we will have another stronger and another volatile week for this one, or it will be a much weaker one, because on the economic agenda for this week, it's not pretty much a strong one. So let's, as usual, dive into the charts to know what we're expecting for this week and specifically for today. So please stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, and let's start our day by having a quick look on the euro versus the US dollar. Basically, we did have this minor correction to the downside after the upward trend. We are talking on the 4-hour time frame, an upward move, and then a correction, another upward move that stopped at basically the resistance at around 1.2350. Another move to the downside, and it seems that we have managed to create a higher low, which is an indication that this correction to the downside might have ended, and we will be continuing the rally to the upside to retest again the resistance at the same levels of 1.23. That's on the euro dollar. That's like a medium term view, a technical view on the euro dollar. Let's check on the shorter time frame, on the 30 minutes time frame. We are in an uptrend. That's an upward move, a correction, another upward move, and another correction. And right now we are trying to retrace just before the opening of the European session. So the key level to watch during the day is basically 1.2145, which is the high that we have managed to create just before the previous week ended. We are having right now a golden cross on the 30 minutes time frame. Prices went above the 50 and the 200 moving averages. We are trying to retest at the moment. So I do believe that this retest should end shortly, maybe at this level of the 200 EMA at around 1.21 on the euro dollar. What we will be watching for during the day is this key level of 1.2150 or 45 roughly. Any break to the upside, what we'll be expecting is something like this. A confirmed break to the upside, a retest, and then off we go to continue the upward move to the upside, and that's for the euro dollar. The pound dollar is still very positive to the upside, and that's on the 30 minutes time frame. We are having a series of rallies and then corrections. Right now we are trying to retrace just before the opening of the European session, and that's also totally fine. What we are expecting during the day, or the key level to watch, is basically the 1.4050, which is the previous high. As soon as we finish this correction and extend our gains above this previous high, we will be having more gains to the upside, because basically we're still having this key target on the medium term, which is 1.4230, and that's on the daily time frame. We can see this here, a strong move to the upside. A retracement or correction is something normal, and it is expected. Whenever we are able to create another higher high, we will be again bullish on the pound dollar above 1.4050 to continue the move to the upside. Regarding the Australian dollar versus the US dollar, it's moving in a brilliant move. We have mentioned before that this is a sideways correction that should end whenever we break above this key level of 0.7820. On Friday, we did have this brilliant move to the upside. Right now we are trying to retest this key level of 0.7820, and this is totally normal and expected. What I'm looking for on the Australian dollar is basically a BCR, a break, a close, and a retest. We did have the break. We did have the close, a full candle to open and close above this important resistance, and right now we are in the phase of the retest. I'll be waiting for bullish price action from here above 0.7820, and then we will be bullish on the Australian dollar to continue the move to the upside, and that's for the 4-hour time frame. We basically have some higher targets on the Australian dollar. On the 30 minutes time frame, we're still having the same. We are expecting a break below the 50 EMA or the 50 exponential moving average to retest this level, and while we are retesting this level, we will be having this 200 EMA doing something like this. So the move to the downside should retest this resistance and this 200 EMA, and off we go. We will be continuing the move to the upside on the Australian dollar versus the US dollar, and that's on the 30 minutes time frame. So this is something to watch during this week, and it will provide brilliant opportunities. Regarding the pound versus the Japanese yen, basically we're still moving in this upward trend. Let me get you the 4-hour time frame, or maybe the daily time frame. Right now we are trading at around a very key level, a resistance level of around 148. That is the one. Let me get you this level exactly. This is the key level that we are watching on the pound versus the Japanese yen, 148. We can see that on the weekly time frame, we're able to create higher high, but the momentum is not the best. We are having a bearish divergence on the weekly time frame. So this is something that we should watch during this week. On the daily time frame, we're having a bit of a slowing momentum. The momentum is somehow weakening on the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, the momentum is having a bearish divergence, and on the 30 minutes time frame, it's having the same. So during the day, we are expecting any break below this level, and we will be bearish on the pound versus the Japanese yen on the short term, which is the level of 147.55 roughly. This should begin a downward correction on the pound versus the Japanese yen. Let's have another look on the dollar, or on the gold trading. Basically, by the beginning of this week, we did have this upward breakout above our key resistance of $17.90 on gold trading, and we'll be waiting to see if this breakout is a confirmed one, because on the 30 minutes time frame we have also managed to break above the 200 EMA. So this is a break, and we are waiting for a retest. The next target should be the 50 EMA on the 4-hour time frame, which is around 1800. So if today we stayed above 1790, this break, close, and a retest should be confirmed, and then we'll be going north to retest the 50 EMA on the 4-hour time frame, which is around $1,800, and that's on the 4-hour time frame. We will be watching gold for today. We are still on the first day of the trading week, so it's better to be on the watch list. Don't be quickly trading the gold trading, because this might be a false breakout to the upside. We'll watch and see what will happen on gold trading. And the last thing that we need to watch is the crude oil, or the US oil. It basically seems that on the 4-hour time frame we are about to finish this downward correction. So on the 30 minutes time frame, we did have a death cross to the downside. Again, prices went above the moving average. So our key level for this day is basically 60.30 or 60.27 to be specific. Any trading above this level, we need something like this, and then off we go to retest the highs at 62.25. Of course, staying below 58.57 should extend the move to the downside, and that's for the crude oil, and that's for today. So that was all for today's daily market review. Thank you very much for catching up with me. We'll be Again tomorrow, uploading another daily market review. We'll follow up with the markets. Thank you very much for watching, and please stay safe.
CJC Markets is a leading global financial institution that has granted a derivatives issuer license issued by the Financial Markets Authority New Zealand. CJC Markets has a wide range of products, latest technology platform, and eminent customer service. CJC Markets offers superior execution, competitive spreads, and low transaction costs. CJC Markets. Smart trading, smart life.